We need to find the length of the unknown side in this right triangle. We know it's a right triangle because down here we've got it labeled as 90 degrees. And in order to do this, we're going to need to use the Pythagorean theorem, which has one of two equations that we will use based on which side that we're trying to find. So we need to know the name of the missing side. Let's start with the right angle. So across from that right angle, you find the hypotenuse. We already know the length of that side, so that's not the one we're trying to find. The other two sides, both of them that make up this 90-degree angle, those are both called legs. We know one of them, but we're looking for the second one. So we've got two formulas that we use here, and we'll go ahead and put both of them down. First one says the hypotenuse equals the square root of the leg squared plus the leg squared. The other one says the leg equals the square root of the hypotenuse squared minus the leg squared. And we have to figure out which one to use. Well, it's all based on what you're trying to find. We're trying to find a leg, so we're going to use the second formula because it says a leg equals, and then it tells us what to do. So we're using this one. And we just need to plug in the numbers that it gave us. So the hypotenuse, we have to know which side that was. That was the 15. That squared minus the leg squared, the one we do know is 11. And then the rest is just order of operations to simplify it. So inside the square root, we need to do those exponents first. 15 squared is 225, and 11 squared is 121. So we subtract those two. That's 104. And then we take the square root of that. Now this one you're definitely going to need your calculator for. It's not a perfect square. So when you type it in your calculator, you get a big long screen full of decimals. But it said to round to the nearest tenth. So when you do that, it comes out to be 10.2 when we round to the nearest tenth. And that's in centimeters because all of the other measurements were also in centimeters.